Well, hey everyone, how's it going? This is going to be a ship with me, but for those of you that have been following me, here is your chicken update. That is Esther. She is the leader of the pack. There's Miss Beverly, and the rest of them are curled up right there. They like to sit on my back porch and poop on it. So there's your update. They're doing good. They are 11 weeks this week, so they're getting big. And we did trim their feathers. We cropped their feathers, so they wouldn't fly over my fence. But I think we're going to have to recrop them because they were still pretty young when we cropped them and put them out in the coop. It is getting ready to rain here, if you can't tell. It's actually darker than what it looks like in the video, but anyway, welcome. My name is Shani. I am a part-time reseller and I have a ship with me. Yesterday was Monday, the 28th, and I sold 5 items. 4 of them are going to be going out, but 5 is my goal for the day. It was a good day, and because I met my goal, and I was super excited. The funny thing is I did meet my goal, and it was amazing. But I also, for those of you that follow me, not too long ago, one of my hanging racks in the garage where I store my inventory, it fell. Well, the top rack fell yesterday. And I was like, are you kidding me? So my husband, he helped me get it back up last night. And so I have lots of work to do out in that garage today. Not only do I have inventory that I still need to put in my inventory system, but now I was able to get everything picked up off the floor and hung on a rack. But it's a nightmare. So we reinforced that bar, so hopefully this will never happen again. But yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? But good day with sales. So let's get to it. I was super stoked. The first sale is like a meh, but and you know what? I meant to look up I think all of these are last year's inventory because I could not find them. Okay, so the first one is a pair of Ariat jeans. Ariat jeans are a great find if you find them in great condition. These, however, they definitely had some issues. They are the Ariat Rebar low-rise bootcut jeans. They're size men's 40-32. So they are kind of a particular size. These jeans retail for quite a bit. $75 to $100. I'm going to say they probably more around 100 maybe. But these are just trashed. I'm going to say they're trashed. They're in fair condition. They have man-made distressing on them. There's paint on them. There's a hole in the back. So anyway, I got them when my sister and I went to the Goodwill outlet when we went on our trip, November the 1st. I got them at the outlet. My cost of goods at that time was 92 cents. So, that's the only reason I went ahead and bought them. I would not have purchased them at a regular Goodwill or thrift store because of how trashed they were. So I ended up selling them. I sent the buyer an offer for $13.50 just to I needed to clear it. It's last year's inventory. And they bought them $13.50 plus shipping. All of these items that I'm going to show you sold on eBay. And then I'll talk about the 5th one that you aren't going to be able to see, but I'll also tell you about it. So yeah, my net profit ended up only being $9.79 this year. And that's okay, because I was ready to see it go. I decided I'm gonna keep putting bunny stickers on it until May. And we're almost there. So okay, so I packaged it up. I'm gonna slip it in my 12 by 15. I did good. I even remembered at 11:45 last night. I remembered Esther loves my voice. Do you see her? My screen is open too, so she's Hi Esther. Hi sweet girl. I don't have any grub worms for you. I was gardening for like 3 days straight, and I fed them so many grub worms. So yeah, she's like, come on, what do you got for me? Okay, so 12 by 15. I was worried it wasn't gonna fit, but we made it. And I gotta order some more of those today, for sure. Okay, so, let's see, what's my next item? Next item is these Joseph Ribkoff. It might be Yosef. I'm not sure, actually. Okay. I'm gonna make sure. Sorry, guys. I just need to make sure I'm sending the right. I had to carry everything in because there's no way I could do my video outside today in my garage because I don't have a table right now. It's full of stuff. So when I carried everything in, I kind of got some things unorganized. So this was a good pickup. These are Joseph Ribkoff women's houndstooth culottes, knit cropped wide leg pants, size extra small. So they're very pretty. Look how thick that is. Super cute. I knew they were like, you know, being extra small, and I knew I was maybe gonna have to hold on to them. I thought I bought these this year, but why? I cannot get it to come up in my inventory. Oh man, how annoying. Don't you like, it's so annoying when you stress yourself out. You know what I mean? Oh, and there's my neighbor's dog. Yeah, I'm like stressing myself out because I can't find them in my inventory. And I was really looking. Oh, here they are. I did buy them this year. Okay. So I'm going to have to adjust my... These sold for $24 with promoted listing. It was the only thing that sold with promoted listing. I spelled them wrong. That's what I did. That's why I think it's Yosef. No? It is spelled Joseph. Okay, well. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to fix this later. But just know my cost of goods at the Goodwill was $4.74. These sold for $24 with promoted listing, so that took a little extra chunk out of my profits. So I couldn't find my cost of goods, so I put that I had made a net profit of $16.91, but that is not true because that did not minus the $4.74 off. So basically, I profited about $12 on these. I got these on March the 4th. So not bad. Not bad at all, especially being size extra small. I feel like it, you know, sold. I did look up comps on these before I bought them. And comps, you know, were in the 20s. So that's one of the reasons I went ahead and purchased it. So I am happy with that. I am happy. And, you know, they sold outright. I didn't get an offer. Someone just came along and purchased it. And that is my favorite thing. So I don't mind offers, actually, but it's always amazing when you get a full price sale and no one questions it. So, all right. Going out in a 10 by 13 today. Yeah, we're supposed to probably get some rain today. And it is thundering outside. So if you hear it, I think it's coming. I think it's coming. It's getting dark. Okay. So that one. My next one is a loft. I think I got this at the Goodwill outlet too. And it's a nice pair of pants, actually. Loft. Previous. Okay. I'm just trying to find it to see if it was in last year's inventory. Here they are. Yes. No, I got these September the 9th in a bag sale. My cost of goods was $1.10. $1.10. So I just dropped this on the floor. All right, and this is a pair of Loft women's slim through the leg career pants, plaid, size 14, new with tag. So Loft, here's the tag. Very nice. They're like kind of a multicolored tan, black. I had someone ask what the main color was and if it was black or brown, and I was like, they both actually. And then I sent them kind of more of an updated picture so they could see, because it was kind of a hard question to ask since it's, you know, they've almost got like a houndstooth print on them. But these sold for $18. And my net profit is $13.27. And these are going out in a 10 by 13. It is 9 o'clock here. And do you ever make donuts for your kids? Or have you ever made donuts for your kids or yourself, like I did this morning, out of the Grand's biscuits? And if you've never done that, you need to do it. It's an easy and fast way to make kind of like homemade donuts. But you just buy a can of biscuits in the refrigerator, like the can you open, the poof can. And you put a little bit of grease down in your skillet or pot, whatever you're using, and you just kind of fry it, and you turn it once it browns, and you brown the other side, and it turns into a donut, and you cover it with powdered sugar. Well, I made biscuits and gravy the other morning, and I had a couple biscuits left, and I put them back into the fridge in a Ziploc, because I was like, oh, I'm going to make some homemade donuts out of this one morning. Well, I went to get it, and one of them is gone. And I know my husband would not make that. So I'm pretty sure he ate a raw biscuit, not realizing it was raw. He ate it with his leftover gravy, because we had leftover sausage gravy. And I told him yesterday, I said, there's some leftover gravy in there if you want some for breakfast. And there were the biscuits, leftover biscuits in a Ziploc on the top of the air fryer. But now one is missing. And I'm like, did he eat that? Because that's gross. And he's working today, so I just sent him a message. I was like, please tell me you didn't eat the raw biscuit that was in the fridge, because there was only one left, and it was totally raw. But anyway, funny story. I thought I would tell you a funny story for the day. So 10 by 13. And then this one was a good sale. I was excited about this. I got this last year. And I kept it for myself for a while, thinking that I would wear it. And truthfully, I think I wore it one time, and I'm trying to find it to see what I paid for it. I was thinking I either got it in a bag sale or I got it at the bins. But anyway, it's this J. Jill. And J. Jill is one of those brands that a lot of resellers love picking up. And I feel like I pick it up and then some of it does move, but it doesn't ever move for what like other resellers get for it. And I'm like, okay, this makes no sense. But anyway, so I went ahead and I listed it when I went through my dress closet the other day, and it is a J. Jill lightweight cotton chambray feel. Since it's cotton, I put chambray feel because it's that lightweight blue long sleeve dress, tunic, extra large. So it's kind of like one of those tunic length dresses that, I mean, if you want a mini dress, people could wear it without leggings, but I wore it with leggings. I think I wore it maybe once. And so I decided to post it, and I posted it for $24 and it sold. So very exciting, because most of the time, you know, I don't get out of J. Jill what I feel like I should. And I think it's because I'm just judging that based off of what other resellers kind of make off of J. Jill. And I know it depends on the piece. So this definitely is probably, I mean, it's a good size A. And anything that's kind of like chambray-like, I feel like it does well. So $24. My net profit is $19.42, which was great. It was the highest sale of the day, and it's perfect. So I am excited about that. And then I had one more sale. It was off of Facebook Local. I had a pair of Tommy Bahama. They were brown jeans. And my husband, I think they were 36 32s, or no, 38 32s, I think. But my husband, he wore them a few times. I did thrift them. He wore them a few times, and he was like, I just can't get over the brown. He is just not used to wearing, you know, brown jeans. So I was like, well, I'll resell them. So he ended up donating them back to me. And so I listed them. I think I listed them for $22. And I had a guy reach out and say, hey, if you'll take 15, I can meet today and get them. So I went ahead and I just took it to make my money back. I know I got them in a bag sale, so I'm happy with that. My lights are flickering, so I need to get off here before I lose power again, like I did in that one video. But anyway, so I set up a time. We met, $15 in my pocket, and that was it. So I made my 5 sales of the day, and I'm hoping I can do that again today. So we will see. Fingers crossed. It was a great Monday. And how's your week getting started? So let me know, and I will hopefully see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and just have a great day.